It's one thing to realize that something in the network is down or malfunctioning. It's quite another thing to realize that users are not having a good experience using the network. After all, a bad experience can happen even if all network devices are up. And what about the unknown things in the cloud or the internet that are outside your view or control? Ideally, you shouldn't have to wait for users to complain. Wouldn't it be great to be the first to know? And to know exactly what is causing the problem, where, and what to do about it? Meraki Assurance Overview to the rescue! In essence, Assurance Overview gives you a wealth of information, all in a single page. Let's explore. In the Meraki dashboard, navigate to Assurance Overview. Right away, you can gauge the current network health with a score and discover how the health score has changed over time. In this network, the health score is 98 out of a possible 100. That sounds pretty good. Notice how the health score gauge is divided into ranges. Good, 95 to 100, fair, 85 to 94, and poor, 0 to 84. How can we arrive at one score for a whole network? The network health score is calculated from a variety of things that might affect the user experience. Even a good score doesn't always mean that every component of the network is performing perfectly. Things that have a low impact on the user experience will only slightly impact the score calculation. You'll still know about the issues, but the overall health score won't drop unless a significant number of users are affected in a noticeable way. The number below the score shows how much the score changed over the last day, which is the default time range. We can choose the time range with the drop-down menu near the top of the page. Next to the health score, we can examine this graph that shows how the health score has changed over the selected time range. Notice that there are two plots, one using colors, the other using gray. The colored plot always shows the network health score over the current selected time range, or the last 24 hours. The gray plot shows the health score over the previous time range, 25 to 48 hours ago. We can hover over any part of the graph to find the specific score values at that time. Here at 6 o'clock p.m., the health score was 96 out of 100, which is in the green, good range. Notice that there are more granular clients, devices, and application scores that were each weighted contributors to the overall score. It's really easy to figure out that something was wrong with applications, which has a score of 89 out of 100. With the two graphs, we can quickly spot any recent changes in the network's health score, get an idea of what type of issues caused them, plus compare that to the previous period. The three issue categories, clients, devices, and applications, are known as impact sections, grouped by the type of impact they have on users. For example, here's a client's impact section that tracks how the client devices connect to the network, wireless, wired, and remote. We can drill down into a client type and find even more granular data about things that impact users' access to the network. Next is a network devices impact section, where you can identify network infrastructure issues that are impacting user connectivity. Notice how devices are grouped according to wireless access points, switches, and WAN appliances, making it easy to spot device types that are impacting the user experience. The Applications Impact section contains a list of mission-critical applications that clients might use. Each one is listed separately, along with its own health score, determined by a Thousand Eyes agent that's interacting with it. That gives great insight into a user's experience with the application. If it's unavailable or really slow, the health score will indicate user frustration.